Okay, good morning. My name is Luis Robledo. I am a professor and researcher from Universidad Andrés Bello in Chile, and I am the co-chair of the Disaster Risk Reduction Regional Working Group for Earth Observations of the Americas. Next slide, please. And today we are going to see and we're going to see the AmeriGEO Disaster Working Group presentation and focus on applied research for disaster risk reduction. Next slide, please. The presentation for the Disaster Working Group report covers the work that we have been doing with relations to the integration of regional international organizations such as United Nations Disaster Risk Reduction Office, REDLAC, SICA, CONAE, and some special agencies from Paraguay and Bolivia, and CONIDA from Peru. Also, during the last 2 years, our group has developed more than 20 webinars in the Americas with participation for over 1,500 people. This working group has supported Sendai through the integration of regional agencies, and by the same token, the formalization of important working alliances that have occurred within the Sendai framework. Okay, focus of mainly in some research projects like, for instance, risk understanding, such as the case of the multi-risk evaluation and integration for Earth observation for seismic risk modeling in Guatemala City. That project integrates UNDRR and Guatemala City Municipality, Dr. Ana Astorga, NASA, SICA, and AmeriGEO. We have also worked in collaboration with the Latin American universities under REDLAC, which will have a special week on September this year. Also worth mentioning is the support for the implementation of the GeoSuper site for geological risk in Nicaragua, in support for the I'm sorry, I say under CEO's approval. Also, several universities have developed research lines in DRR, which will contribute to the development of local levels of risk knowledge. The Disaster Working Group have contributed along the Environmental Commission between USA, Mexico, and Canada by the development of 3 tri-national workshops in wildfires and flooding during August 2019 and coming events on September and October this year. And finally, we have supported reactivation of GEO in some countries such as Dominican Republic, Panama, Bolivia, and Central America in general, including Caribbean countries. Next slide, please. According to applied research in disaster risk reduction, these are some just of the institutions that we work with. Next slide, please. And well, in between that, we are going to cover only four projects, and due to time restrictions. One of them is the earthquake and tsunami warning system with GNSS data. We have to know that Chile is prone to large earthquakes and damaging tsunamis that significant, and we have made significant effort to continue to prepare for, warn, and respond for these events. We are now having the coverage of global navigation satellite system networks that has been established and enhanced to provide information and warning about large earthquakes and tsunamis. Under the National Seismological Center of Universidad of Chile, they are providing information about the earthquake and potential tsunami from GNS data within seconds, and provide early warnings to communities in Chile and the rest of the world. This project is have been built with GNS station needed to be operating in real time, with robust communication channels for early warning system to be efficient. The next slide, please. The second project, that research project that is of our concern, is the coupled geohazard and southern Andes This is one of the super sites that is mainly comprised of several stations, marine stations, under a 200 kilometers long segment of the southern Andes Cordillera. This super site is one of the few super sites in the world, and is of course open for acquiring and make available ground and satellite data. That data should allow monitoring the volcano deformation patterns and modeling and understanding some perturbations. It's of course also made for acquiring and make openly available ground data over further volcanoes in the area, which may show signs and potential eruptions of high impact. Next slide, please. The third project that we're seeing is the integrated tsunami forecast and warning system, which now it aims to a decision support system for the national tsunami warning system of Chile. This project, CPAT, delivered assessment in less than 20 seconds, well below the 5-minute threshold considered by the existence protocol, thereby allowing consecutive evaluations if they are considered necessary by the operators. CPAT was initially developed under the framework of the Japan-Chilean research project on enhancement of technology to be developed at tsunami resilient communities, sponsored by SATRES, a program by Japan Science and Technology Agency. Next slide, please. Finally, we are going to talk about my project, the development of a multi-level early warning system for typhoon rainstorm triggered landslide. This project is under the National Science Foundation from Chile and China. It's a project between two universities, a 4 years length project with mainly aim to network promotion and research progress and data exchange, of course. Next slide, please. The project aims to provision a multi-early warning system that should provide risk knowledge, monitoring and prediction, dissemination of information and response in order to provide a response in real time, having development, integration and application of state-of-the-art knowledge and technologies for predicting or warning typhoon rainstorm-induced landslide hazards on different time scales based on multiple data sources. Next slide, please. Okay, and finally, the early warning system, of course, is designed to respond in time, considering development, integration, and application of state-of-the-art knowledge and technologies in order to predict or warn typhoon rainstorm-induced landslide, which should be a stable, reliable, and comprehensive system with comprehensive data sources, with 2- and 3-dimensional image data, geological information, slope deformation information, multiple data acquisition methods in order to provide forecasting and warning of point-to-face, low-cost landslide systems. Okay, this is the presentation. Please, next slide, please. I will be able to respond question and answer at the final of the presentation of these sessions in any of the subjects that I have covered or anything else that you desire. Thank you very much for listening. Goodbye.